Okay, so today we're going to take a deep dive into,
The mind of Vincent van Gogh.
yeah,
And I think a lot of listeners probably already know his art,
oh, definitely
but
know.
his writing.
That's the interesting stuff, yeah.
That's the really cool stuff.
So we're going to focus on this one excerpt today
Okay.
from one of his letters.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to try to understand what he thought about love.
Sounds good.
Okay, so Van Gogh wrote, "Love is eternal. The aspect may change, but not the essence. There's the same difference in a person before and after he is in love, as there is in an unlighted lamp and one that is burning. The lamp was there and was a good lamp, but now it is shedding light too, and that is its real function."
Wow.
I mean, it's a pretty powerful image.
Yeah, when I read that, I think about like,
You know, an old lamp
Hmm.
sitting there.
yeah.
You know, you don't really even notice it until you turn it on.
Right, it's got all this potential just waiting.
Yeah.
And then when the light comes on,
It's like it illuminates
yeah,
everything.
and it fulfills his purpose, right?
Like it was made to do that.
So do you think he saw his art as like his way of...
Igniting that inner light.
I think so.
You know, he wasn't just talking about romantic love here.
I think he saw love as like this energy that could power anything.
Right, like work relationships.
Yeah, all of it.
Even just like self-understanding.
Totally. And for him, I think art was like a way to channel that, you know, like a way to express all that intensity and beauty.
It's kind of like when you stand in front of one of his paintings, like those sunflowers.
Oh, yeah.
You could just feel all that passion.
Yeah, it's almost like you can feel the love.
Right. Do you think that's what fueled his work?
Oh, definitely. I think it's impossible to separate an artist from their emotions.
Right. Especially with Van Gogh.
Right. He was so intense.
So raw.
Vulnerable. Yeah.
And I think love played a huge role in that, you know, amplifying his emotions,
Yeah.
giving him something to channel onto the canvas.
But it wasn't all passion, though, right?
He also talks about love bringing him calm,
Like he wrote about being calmer.
about many things, because of love.
Oh, yeah.
It seems almost counterintuitive,
It does.
because you think of love and you think passion.
Right. Turmoil.
Yeah. So I'm curious how love brought him peace.
Well, think about it when you feel loved, when you feel supported.
It brings a sense of grounding.
You know,
Oh,
calms
yeah.
you down.
It quiets that inner voice.
Exactly.
And for someone like Van Gogh, who struggled so much,
I think love was like an anchor.
wow.
You know, it gave him stability.
And it probably helped his art.
His most creative period was also when he was in love.
That's right.
It's like love was the foundation for his creativity.
Exactly. It wasn't a distraction at all.
Yeah.
It was his fuel.
Wow.
It's a good reminder that our emotions are tied to our creativity.
Right.
You know, when we take care of our hearts.
We also take care of our creativity.
So Van Gogh believed that love could change everything.
Your life, your work, even the world around you.
Yeah, he did.
That's a powerful message.
It is.
Especially for our listeners, you know.
People who are always striving.
Creating, pushing boundaries.
It makes you think, doesn't it?
About the power of love in all its forms.
Not just romantic love.
Right, the love we have for our work, our communities.
Our passion.
It's like, what if we let that love be our driving force?
Exactly.
Maybe that's what Van Gogh's legacy really is.
Not just the paintings, but the message that love can change the world.
I like that.
I think you're right.
Thanks for joining us today for this deep dive.
Thanks for having me.